Hi everyone, Deb here. I'm here for hashtag Deck the Year. This will be week 19 and it is Thursday, May 9th, 2024. My calendar says it is Ascension Day. For those of you that is meaningful for. I did use the Tasteful Label dies, just this one here, they're retired, as is this Type Worn Type 3D embossing folder and this celebrating you, happy Mother's Day. However, and the paper I'm using, I don't think I used much of before. I think this might have been a celebration a year or two ago, Wonderful World, and I just used this pink, and this floral is on the other side. Actually, I didn't use that. I used, hang on, this one. Now, I was going to use that on the front, but I changed my mind and that's going to go on the back. So the main feature of this is this Mini Delight Dainty Calla Lily Alta New. I don't know if they still do. I haven't been on their website for a little while, but they have these little Mini Delight monthly clubs, and then sometimes you can buy them on sale if they don't sell out. And my daughter and son and one of my granddaughters and I were at a place called Longwood Gardens on Saturday. And although it did rain some, we had a wonderful day. And there is a picture I have on my phone here. Hang on. Lots of pictures, but calla lilies. And I just thought the color of them was pretty. They look so shiny and bright against the green. So I decided I wanted to use those. Now, I'm kind of doing this card in memory of my mother, and these were not her favorite flowers. In fact, I'm not sure she really loved lilies at all, but she did love pink. So I also used a bunch of Altenew um, alcohol markers. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read these. Probably not. Anyway, two pinks, two greens, and a yellow. But I didn't think they were bright enough, so I brought in some glaze pens in a pink, a yellow, and a white because the green wouldn't come out, but the white went over the green just nicely. So what I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm going to put down two backs, one on the 9 side and one on the card back side. And I'm going to put them both down at the same time. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to corner around the whole thing. So that is the first thing we're going to do as soon as I find my glue. We had a good day at Longwood Gardens. If you're not familiar with that, you can look it up. It's in southern Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, just about to the Maryland border. Because as you get further south on the eastern side of the state, you border with both, isn't that pretty? Anyway, it goes like this. It borders with Delaware, and then if you go a little bit further, I don't know if it's east, no, it's west, it borders with Maryland also. So, yeah. I used to drive that way whenever I had to drive to Washington, D.C. for meetings in an office one of my companies that I worked at had down there, actually outside of DC. I used to go past Longwood Gardens to Maryland to get on I-95 interstate. Now I have a little bit of an edge showing here, so I need to trim it before I corner around. And I could, always dangerous to have me trimming because I can't cut a straight line, but you know. It is what it is. I kind of hate that I cut it like that because it's just the stem of the flowers, but it's just a background. So originally I had that on the front, and then I had, where is it? This on top of this for the front, and I didn't like it against this kind of hot pink calla lily, so I ended up putting the pink on the background, and then we're going to do this, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. But let's corner around now. I would have colored with you, but my computer's really acting weird lately, and this is cutting off some of the card too. It's rounding more than just the paper. I probably could have used a smaller than 1 inch rounding thing. Oops. But I'm not, because I have this one out now. Okay. And I could edge it with color, but I don't feel like it. Okay, so this is where I used the type worn type on the white after I die cut that shape from whatever I said those were. Tasteful Labels dies that are retired. And this green, okay. I also used Altenew inks. I used crisp black, jet black. I don't know if they carry these anymore because these were their crisp dye inks and they switched over to, I think they call them fresh dye inks. Anyway, I used fresh leaf and fuchsia for the inks when I stamped because I thought they kind of went good with the markers. I'm also bringing this in this retired silver metallic mesh ribbon because I really like the way it looks. And I'm going to have to tack that down with something. I'll try it with this. And I just want to put some down the middle. It's going to be covered by the thing in the center. And I kind of goofed because originally I thought I'll just wrap it around. Oh, I can wrap it around because this side's going to have this on it. Okay, I'll do that. Except on this side I have to do it top and top. If I'm getting any, yep, I got some sticky. Okay, so we're going to work on this side first. So I'm not going to make these super dimensional because they're just going in my binder for this year. So I have all 52 cards, and like I said, this is week 19. I will put the date on the back. Let me make sure the words are right. So up goes this way. See, I almost goofed again. I have a tendency to do that, so not much of that ribbon shows, but just add the little sparkle. Let me push down on this side. I should have my non-stick mat up here, but I don't know where it went. It fell down somewhere, I guess. Alright, so here's the calla lilies. I don't know if you can see the shine on them from the Sakura glaze pens. Really pretty, huh? I'm going to switch to, actually maybe I'll put them up on dimensionals. I don't know. Let me get my art glitter glue for a sec because I don't feel like this is holding as well as I want it to around the edges because of that metallic ribbon under there. Yeah, it's coming right up. But I think art glitter glue will hold it. Alright, I think I do want to bump those up maybe. I wasn't going to, but I think I want to. Oh well. Just put one there. I'm using mini dimensionals from Stampin' Up because I have them. I have a little partial one I can put on that leaf too. And actually, yeah, I'll just use the little ones. I was going to switch to a big one, but they're not in this little packet of stuff. I use too many, I know, but you know what? I don't like them being floppy woppy. Alright, that's good enough. I feel like I need another one there. I still don't feel like that's holding down real good either. I guess it'll just take some time. I hope that's all it is. I hope. I'm going to leave my art glitter glue there because I need to do something with the sentiments. So in that little stamp set, it has the word cherish, words cherish every moment, all you do, and you, I and you. So you do I cherish you, but I'm using cherish every moment, sort of in memory of Longwood Gardens and also from my mother. And I did not necessarily cherish every moment with her. We had our share of spats and things. So I'm going to put a little glue on this end and some dimensionals over here. And I did go around the edge of this. I stamped it in that fuchsia, and I went around the edge of it with, no, I'm sorry, I stamped it in the fresh leaf or whatever I told you earlier. The color was the cherish, and I went around the edge with the fuchsia, and then on this every moment, which I'm going to glue down because it is too tiny, and I ended up stamping that twice. After I cut the thing, I kind of messed up going around the edge with the green. And that's it for the front. Anyway, my mom and I, sometimes we got along, but most times, even though she thought we were best buds, I didn't feel that way. And sometimes I get mad at myself now for being like that with her, but I just could never do anything right, you know? And it got to me a lot. So that's my story, but my mom is gone, so sorry, Mom. And just cherish your mother because they may not be around forever. They won't be. And I don't know if any of you are missing your mothers. I always think about the people that are gone, you know, on the holidays representing them, and better to think about them while they're still here. So that's one of the reasons I did the calla lilies, is because my daughter's a mother, I'm her mother, and I want to cherish the time we had in celebration of Mother's Day at Longwood Gardens. All right, so now that's really crooked on the back. I'm going to push it down from here. All right, now I need to figure out how I'm going to write what this is. I think I'm just going to put, that's really, nothing is gluing here today. What the heck? Sorry. Frustrating. All right. I need a black pen. I have a black glaze pen. Maybe I'll use that. My other black pen. Oh, well, here, I'll use, this is a permanent Papermate Flare. But this is textured. So I'm going to put May 9, 2024. I'll see if I can put week 19 somewhere. I'll try. See if it'll write hashtag deck the year week 19. I usually put on there, you know, the host and everything. It is at Penny's Crafty Creations here on YouTube, and I will have that link down below. And also Penny sent me some happy mail as a thank you for entering her challenge and supporting her channel. And I meant to bring that up here, but I forgot. So I'll show that in a separate video. So that is all I have for week 19, my Cherish Every Moment. That's the third week of flowers. Let's put it in the book. Here's my book, Deck the Year 2024. And last week was the tulip fields. And I'm not putting them back to back, so we'll put this one in here. Week 19. And there we go. my altered playing card for week 19. And there's the previous 9 weeks. And I don't know if you're seeing them all. And the previous 9 weeks. So what fun to look back on these by the end of the year, right? And see all the pretties. And maybe get some inspiration perhaps for future stuff that I might do. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day, everyone, and your weekend. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.